Hey beautiful souls, I pray that you all are having a blessed day so far. In today's video we have this absolutely delicious Filipino oxtail peanut stew called Kare Kare. I hope I am pronouncing that correctly. This was so good, you guys, and typically they use string beans, bok choy, eggplant. I did eggplant, asparagus, and fried sweet plantain. I gotta switch it up a little bit, but this peanut stew, delicious. The meat was tender and let's get into the recipe. So in this video, I'm using oxtail and beef shank, and I'm just giving that a good rinse with vinegar and cold water. I'm making white rice. You're just gonna use some white rice, you guys. Plain white rice, that's what I made. So I'm adding the oxtail to the pot. And I'm gonna add like a bunch of, aromatics and things of that nature. So, add your oxtail, add your beef shanks, cover with enough water to completely submerge the meat. You're gonna add your onion, your garlic, your salt. Traditionally, they add black peppercorns. I did not have that available, so I just added black pepper, all right? And you're gonna bring this to a boil, and once it starts to boil, you're gonna just reduce it and let it simmer. Simple. I like my Sazon tropical seasoning, so I added that to this as well. And I'm also gonna add in Maggi beef seasoning, the Maggi beef cube, and some Scotch bonnet pepper because, I got to do my own thing, and some cilantro. All right. So I'm following the recipe, but using what I have and the flavors that I also enjoy. So that's that. Cover that up, let that simmer. And then I fried some plantain, and I'm going to air fry some asparagus, a little bit of oil, salt, black pepper, give that a nice toss. And in the air fryer, that goes on 350 for about, I think I put it in there for about 15 minutes. So simple. And you're going to let your oxtail and beef shank simmer for about 2 to 3 hours, just until the meat is tender. And then here's my eggplant. I already cut it up. Same thing, oil, some seasonings, give that a toss. And that's also going to go in the air fryer as well. The asparagus, I'm going to cut them in half. This meal was, I just can't get over how good this meal was. I just can't. Once your meat is tender, you're going to remove it from the broth. It's so tender. Anyways, let's make this peanut sauce. So to a pot, oil on medium heat, add onion. You're going to add your minced garlic. And then you're going to add your annatto seeds. Now, what I did was I let my annatto seeds sit overnight in some water. And that's the water that you saw me pour into that mixture. And then you're going to add your peanut butter, mix that in. You can use blended toasted rice to thicken your sauce, or cornstarch. I used cornstarch. That's what I had available. And you're going to slowly add in your broth from your beef. Mix. And that's how you're going to make your peanut sauce for your stew. So simple. And of course, I'm going to add my seasonings. I wanted to taste the way that I wanted to taste. I wanted it spicy. So I added some Scotch bonnets or habaneros. All right. And then now we're going to add in our beef. Yes, we are. And look at that. Oh my God. I've never tasted anything like this. I've never had this flavor combination. I've never used annatto seed, which has a very peculiar taste. It's earthy, but a little fruity. It's an intense taste. And it went really well with the peanut butter. I added a little bit of browning just to get the color a little more brown. But yeah, you guys, the flavor was amazing. The peanut butter came through nicely. It wasn't overpowering. All the flavors blended well together. The beef was tender and went so well with the flavors of your Filipinos. Y'all know what y'all doing. Big ups to the Filipinos. This meal was absolutely amazing. Kare kare, so good. So good. So I really hope you guys enjoy this kare kare recipe. When I say I made myself a little bowl and I couldn't stop eating it. It was so good. And then the gravy, the sauce on the white rice. Listen, my mother doesn't eat meat, but trust me, she was gobbling up that sauce on some white rice. So good. This was just an absolutely amazing recipe. And I'll leave the recipe for you guys in the description box. And of course, the vegetables were great too, but the star of the show was the beef and that sauce. So good. Oh my goodness. I couldn't get enough of how tender the meat was and how well it blended with the peanut sauce. I thoroughly enjoyed this because it was new. You know, I usually make things, the flavors that I've already become accustomed to, but this was something different. And so it was a lot of fun to make and even more fun to eat. Listen when I tell you, all right? So yeah, you guys try out this Filipino dish, this kare kare recipe. I think you will truly enjoy it. I know I did. Thank you for tuning in and God bless.